after Ayanna Jackson had accused Tupac of rape and he was locked up for that situation, is it true that she contacted you?
That's absolutely true. Yeah. I was surprised as hell. Like, why would you call me? I never heard of her. I didn't even know her name.
Right.
Like when she accused him of rape, I didn't know who she was. I didn't know her name or nothing. And she called me. And I don't even know how she got my number. Maybe she told me how she got my number. I forgot.
Right.
This happened while Pac was in jail. While this happened, Pac was in Clinton, Dannemora, upstate New York.
So he was already
convicted.
Okay.
He was sentenced. And he was in upstate New York at Clinton. I was going to visit him every month while he was upstate.
Okay.
So the phone call was either after I had just left him or was on my way to go visit him.
Okay.
It was timed perfectly.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Now that I think about it, it was timed perfectly, but I don't remember the details of what we discussed on that phone, like verbatim.
Right.
But the conversation went like this. It was about her saying to me, she was saying to me that her life was in danger.
Okay.
My life is in danger.
Right.
And I'm like, I suspect that it may be, you know what I'm saying? Because, you was dealing with people who can put your life in danger.
Right.
This all you was, and she said, and I remember asking her when she said that to me, I said, so that means that Pac did not rape you?
Right.
Or Pac did not tell you, you're saying Pac did not rape me? She said, no, I'm not saying that. She said, no, I'm not saying that. But my life is in danger. So like I said, I don't remember the details of the conversation.
Right.
What I remember is what I got out of the conversation,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
What stayed with me was that after I finished talking to her, I came out of that conversation thinking that, no, I know my cousin didn't touch you. That's number one. I know that. And I believe you had to keep that accusation alive,
right,
for the sake of your life.
Right.
Like you can't make the accusation and then have him convicted of the accusation,
right,
and then call me afterwards and say, no, he didn't do it. But then in the same sentence say my life is in danger. So what are you really trying to tell me? Are you trying to tell me that your life is in danger if you don't reverse your accusation, right?
Against
Tupac, right? Like
or against
the other people, right?
Right.
But they were never really they were charged formally,
right?
But they were never really tried for that,
right?
You did?
No, that's what I'm saying. So when she's saying this to you, what it kind of said, well, my life is in danger. If Tupac's already convicted for whatever reason,
right? That absolves them.
Yeah.
That absolves them.
Right. So, so I'm wondering who, when she says that to you, just you telling that to me, what could that be? Could that be her in danger from Jack, from whoever else might be putting that kind of pressure on her, and her calling you to tell you that because Tupac is far from what we understand putting her life in any kind of danger because he's in Dannemora. Yeah, he's in Dannemora.
There's no way he can put her life in danger.
Right.
But none of it made sense to me. Because why would you call me to have this conversation?
So you think she was just shaking the bush, trying to see what she can get out of?
What I think was that this is what I think. I could be wrong.
Okay.
But this is what I think. Right. I think that she was trying to clear her conscience.
Okay, got you.
You know what I'm saying? But she was trying to play both sides of the conscience.
Okay.
You dig? She was like, well, I'm not going to admit that he didn't touch me because I said that he did.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to change that story.
Right.
But however, I will tell you that my life is in danger, and I can take from that you're telling me your life is in danger because you cannot reverse what you said about him.
Right.
You have to die with that lie.
Absolutely.
Pretty much.
Absolutely.
Now, I could be wrong. I don't know the young lady.
It sounds accurate. It sounds accurate based on what you're saying because when you math, 2 + 2 is 4.
Right.
And like, I don't want to insinuate what you're saying, but when you say that she's telling you that her life is in danger, from what you just said to me, I gained the same thing that you're saying.
That's what you would deduct, right? That was your reasoning would give you that conclusion, right? So yeah, that's what gave me that conclusion. But like I said, look, I don't know that girl.
Right.
I could be wrong.
Right.
I don't want to disparage her in no kind of way.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just what I'm doing is reliving the experience I had when I talked to her
on the phone,
and reliving what my thinking was after having that conversation. And then after I had the conversation with her about a week later, first of all, after I had the conversation, I immediately called Watani, right, Pac's manager.
Right.
I called Watani. Watani is, a lot of people don't know about Watani. Watani is a very respected figure in our community.
Yes.
He's a very upstanding man, right?
Yes.
And he's also a private investigator. He's also very connected with legal tactics and all type of strategy. I mean, Watani is a beast.
Right.
Martial arts expert.
Okay.
Arms expert. He's a beast.
So you called him up?
I called him and I told him about the phone call, and he wanted me to repeat everything I said. Now at the time, I repeated everything that was said because I remembered it right away.
Right.
But that was like almost 30 years ago. I can't remember it now.
Absolutely.
But I think he investigated it some kind of way. But I haven't heard nothing else about it since.
Right. So
but everybody in my family know I got that phone call because I not only told Watani, I told Fanny, I told my mother, and I went up and visited Pac a week after and told him.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And so when you told Tupac that she had called you, what did he say?
He asked me, the first thing he asked me, did she say I didn't do it? I said, nah, she didn't say that, son.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But she did tell me that her life was in danger.
Right.
And I went on to explain my reasoning for why she said that, just like I just explained to you.
Absolutely.
And Pac came to that same conclusion. He was like, this is beyond her and me. This is some, you know what I mean? And then like at the time, Pac is served, he's in prison, but Jack ain't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so.
So while we're there, because this is something that, and this, as the conversation spawns other questions, the fact that Ayanna Jackson didn't go through with the case against Haitian Jack, but then decided to sue Tupac from a civil side, and Tupac settled. How did that make you feel?
I didn't know nothing about that.
You didn't know nothing about that at that time?
No.
Wow. Well, now you know. What do you think? What do you think?
What I think, it makes it more clearer to me, my speculation.
Right.
It almost confirms it, right?
Right.
In a way, right? In a twisted way, it almost confirms what I'm thinking.